Bam. Alright, we're both unmuted. There's that fade out on the music. It's paused now. Welcome everyone to Talking with Anna and Zack.
Hi friends.
What's going on, everybody? You may be familiar with me from my world famous Twitch stream, Playing with Zack. But we're branching out here. We're making a podcast now. It's called Talking with Anna and Zack.
It's a working title.
I'm Zack.
And I'm Anna.
And that's Anna. And this is our podcast.
What's up, guys?
And we welcome you. And this is my NPR radio voice. We're going to start with that. I don't know where we're going to go. We'll probably go to different places.
Didn't last very long.
So the genesis of this is kind of silly, but Anna and I are co-workers. And
we get into a lot of trouble at work for talking a lot.
I don't know if I'd say we'd get into trouble.
We loosely get into...
We get into loose trouble?
It's like, not trouble, but it's like, shouldn't you be working right now?
I don't know. I get plenty of work done. You know what I mean? Like
okay, but
nail it to the wall.
The genesis of
Also,
this...
I was gonna do this, and Anna didn't wait, so
Did not.
I'm doing it by myself.
We're gonna like cheers? No.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well.
Oh.
I mean, it touched my lips, but I don't.
Ugh.
Cheers to the podcast.
Gross. Did we just kiss? No. Okay. Good.
That didn't happen. That's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
Blue Moon Light. This is not a sponsored podcast, but it's
could be at Blue Moon.
Yeah. At Blue Moon, at us.
Blue Moon at us.
And
at the at we don't have yet.
And we'll hock your low-calorie beer. And essentially, you know, people had talked to me about the stream. You know, all my friends kind of always give me, you know, notes on it, and you know, they hop on to play obviously all the time. So a couple people have been like, "Oh, this is cool. You should do a podcast." And I was just like, "Okay, well, that's cool, but I don't really know what I would do a podcast about." And then Anna, I mean, what you said something to the effect of what to me one day.
I just said I always wanted to have a podcast.
She always wanted to have a podcast. And
everyone else had one. Why can't I have one?
And it was funny because I remember too specifically is you had said everybody had always said to you, you should have a podcast. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
just because I talk a lot.
No, I know, but that's the thing. So do I. And I think that's probably why people said the same thing to me. And so it's just like, oh, well then why don't we just make a podcast? So here we are. We're doing it. Bam.
Here we are.
It's happening right now. I can't even really believe it. I think we're a little bit nervous.
You're nervous?
I'm like excited, nervous. You know what I mean?
I'm excited. I got nervous for a minute today, and
just
then
give me a little bit of gas. You know what I mean?
a little bit of nervous energy, a little bubbles in there.
But it's okay. What was that?
What the fuck?
And we're back. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Is there a ghost in your house?
I don't know if there's a ghost in my house. It sounded like there's a mini fridge right there. I thought like maybe there was like a can in the freezer or something. It sounded like something like exploded.
I thought about that on the way over here. I was like, I wonder if
or like maybe like a can exploded in your thing or something.
We didn't even think to check that.
You didn't check in there?
No.
What if that's what it was?
Stand by. No, we're all good.
Okay.
We're all good.
What was that then?
Okay.
I don't know what that was, but anyway, so yeah, so essentially, like I was saying, everybody said make a podcast, so here we are.
Here we are. We're just doing the damn thing.
We're doing it now, and we talk a lot, and that's about all you need to know up front.
We're very opinionated, so
yeah,
that kind of helps.
So the whole idea behind the show that we came up with is the show is about our hard opinions about things that just don't matter.
They just don't matter. Most of my opinions don't matter, so we're just gonna go.
Yeah, because you know you always get in arguments with your friends about things that don't matter. But like, do you ever get into like real, like line drawing, like almost fist fighting in the office arguments with your friends about things? Probably not. So
I can only think of one time that's happened.
But it's happened.
And here we are.
So inherently, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Is that?
So you're nervous?
No, I'm not. I'm just like excited energy to do something new.
I started to feel a little bit nervous today, and then to make myself
I'm not ready.
To make myself feel better, I went and listened to the first episode of our Friends podcast. So
yeah.
that made me feel better real quick.
Yeah.
I feel good now.
Shout out, Matt.
At Matt.
At Matt.
At Matt. Love you, man. He's gonna hate me for that. So
we'll get the reception of that, and then if you liked it, we'll do a shameless plug.
Yeah, at Maddie Diggs on Instagram.
I don't even know if that's right, but if it is, then there you go.
It is.
So I think what we discussed was we're gonna start with a would you rather that you've prepared apparently.
I have prepared a would you rather, and I want to make sure I read this right because it's really, really important to me. Okay. Would you rather have penises for fingers or vaginas for ears? Think about it. This is serious. Penises for fingers or vaginas for ears?
So as with any really good would you rather, I have some questions.
I have some answers.
Okay, all right. With the vaginas for ears option, do the vaginas still operate?
They are fully functional vaginas.
But not fully functional ears.
They're both.
Okay, so you can hear with I can hear with my vaginas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I grab with my penises?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the point of the
Okay. Okay. But that's a base. That's a baseline, I think.
Yeah.
It's a baseline, I think. So we have
I feel like you're thinking way too hard
opposable penises.
Who said they're opposable?
Like totally, because they're for fingers. You said I could use them as fingers because they're.
I mean, you can use them as fingers, but I didn't say they were joints.
Okay. All right. See, all right, you're trying to monkey's paw me now. I don't fucking appreciate that.
No, I'm just. Like,
okay. So they're penises. Okay, so they're penises. They're penises. All right. So
I've never met a penis with a joint, so like with like a.
All right. Okay, no. Okay, well then I think that about.
That about does it.
I think that about sums it up for me. I mean, honestly.
Let's hear it.
I think I'd rather have vaginas for ears. I mean,
yeah.
You'd have interesting ears. You'd almost be like a fantasy type thing, like D&D. You know what I mean? Like you'd be like some like exotic person.
Yeah.
With, like vagina ears. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what type of person are they? They have vagina for ears.
Most importantly, you can like cover them with your hair.
I mean, you could cover them with your hair, but you could show them off too.
You can show them off. It just depends on your thing.
And if you cover them with your hair, maybe you're just like all day. You know what I mean?
Okay, that never crossed my mind, but now that you pointed out, you raised a great point. But
you're welcome, world.
It's better than having like.
What? Why would you not do that?
I mean, I guess it's better than having like 10 limp dicks.
I mean, that's like I feel like that's like the great male butt hurtedness is like. It's like we all are like, I wonder what it's like to have a vagina. You know what I mean?
Well, then you could have the
like deep down somewhere. Deep down somewhere, I think every dude thinks that a little bit. Like, what is that like? Not anything more than that. What is that like?
What's it? I mean,
I know what it's like to have a penis. I don't know what it's like to have a vagina. You know what I mean?
I have nothing.
So now I have two, right and left.
You got two.
You feel me? That's the point I make. That's the point I make. I'm trying to bring it full circle.
You've got like the best of all the worlds.
Right, exactly. So I can hear, and if I'm having trouble hearing,
just hold on. Let me move my labia.
Yeah,
exactly. Scoot it over.
God. There we go.
My point, most importantly, was like you can cover it. You can cover it. You can like if you don't want to see two vaginas, you can just be like, let me get banged.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You have options. There's things you can do.
Yeah.
So like let's break down why we are not going the other direction. If they're limp, they don't really work well as fingers. If they're erect, they don't really work well as fingers. There's no functionality.
They would work better as fingers, but it's like a weird.
They don't work better as fingers than fingers.
It's like, oh, I can use my hand now, but I've got something to tell you.
Yeah, right.
Like,
you see what you're doing there? That's exactly why I don't want penises for fingers. Like,
no,
I think this is a pretty simple.
And I don't know.
This seemed really complicated at first, but I think it's pretty simple. There are a lot of layers to it, though.
There are a lot of layers to it, but
maybe we've talked about them all. I don't know, but there are a lot of layers.
No, we haven't talked about them all.
Okay.
Because then, like, do you have to have like 10 tiny condoms? I mean, you don't have to, I guess. It's whatever you're about, but you could potentially.
Do your finger penis is
Yes.
jizz.
Yeah.
How? Where does it come from? Magic?
Your fucking fingertip.
What do you mean?
What are you?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Your fingertip.
Your fingertip.
Where
Oh my god. Where does the jizz come from?
Where else is it gonna come from?
It has to, you know, there's like tubes and shit that like all come through, and
Yeah, but like if
that all has to be in there.
yeah,
Is
it's
it?
all there. Yeah.
Okay, so where's the balls for your
Listen,
penis fingers?
I didn't come with a diagram.
You said you came prepared.
Yeah, but not with pictures.
Alright, I'm just saying.
All right.
10 points from Gryffindor. I don't know what you want from me.
Well.
That's a good segue, though. So now I just think that there's a bunch of things we've probably just been holding punches on, and then we just need to get out on the table.
All right, let's
Here,
go.
it's the first it's the first episode's first podcast, whatever. We just need to get it all out and online. First things first. Officially, what's your house code? Boom.
Slytherin, duh.
Yeah, exactly. I know it to the wall. So what do you think mine is? This is what I really want to know.
You're a Hufflepuff.
Yep,
man.
absolutely, 100%.
You're a fucking Hufflepuff. I know that.
Never,
I can just.
never produced a bad wizard.
It's
Not
just.
once.
It's
Never happened.
It's just like your aura.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I think. I don't know. I don't know
Yes,
anything
we have
about
been
auras.
saving that conversation. We've not had that. I don't think we fully had that conversation.
How long
at
have we
all.
known each other for? Like
Like
2 months.
3
I'm just
months?
kidding.
4 months?
No, since like February. So that's.
No, since the beginning. It was like the very first day of March.
Oh, okay, whatever. I don't know nothing.
Or something like that.
But yeah, I'm Slytherin through and through.
Slytherin
I even
asshole.
I've taken so many quizzes. Every time I'm like, I wonder if this quiz is wrong.
I
'cause
will
it's what
say-
I want to be.
I will say, I did take the Pottermore quiz at a different time, and it gave me Slytherin. But then I took
Interesting.
it at a different time again, and I went back to being Hufflepuff.
I took it twice, and the first time I got Slytherin, the second time I got Gryffindor. I'm not mad about either, but I identify.
Most people would view
more.
that result, though, as like your guiding star. So 2 out of 3 times I've taken it 3 times. 2 out of 3, I'm Hufflepuff. I'm Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I was Slytherin.
Damn straight up Hufflepuff all day long. You guys ever heard of Newt Scamander? Hufflepuff. Bam. Drop the mic, get out of that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that was really clear what you were saying.
All right, cool.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
all I got on that one. I got nothing else. We're right next to the kitchen. I can just sit here and talk about Hufflepuffs. I mean, shit.
I feel like that's a whole episode in and of itself.
I mean, it's not. It's probably like a whole 5 minutes.
You couldn't talk about Harry Potter for like.
I can talk about
an
Harry
hour?
Potter for an hour. That's different.
Yeah, it's not really that different.
Not just like Hufflepuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, just Hufflepuff.
I don't
I
know.
already have covered like half of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, so we've established the fact that you're a Hufflepuff and I'm a Slytherin.
right.
Do we need any further introduction? Probably not. But are we gonna do it? Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Go for it. Talk about yourself.
Oh God, why did you do that to me?
Cause I'm the worst.
Well, I'm Zack. As you guys know, I stream on Twitch. I also have a dope job. We work in accounting. We are accountants.
That does not sound like a dope job when you just say we're accountants.
It's dope though.
It
You
is
just have
fun.
you have to trust us. You have to trust us.
It's fun. It's fun.
I like it. Do you?
I do like
yeah,
it.
exactly. So so you can add us. DM me. I'll tell you what's dope. But it's dope.
Slide the DMs and we'll tell
Don't
you
worry
how cool we are.
Yeah, slide into my DMs and I'll tell you how cool I am. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I have a lovely fiance who you guys would know from the stream as well, who loves to fiance interrupt. She may have fiance interrupted on this podcast.
Got a few giggles.
I don't know if you could hear her giggle. She was giggling in the other room at some of the
I appreciate that. I need that.
some of the pussy ear talk.
I need
And right there.
I need the giggles.
Yeah. What else do I say? Do you
have hobbies?
have animals that we love. I do have hobbies that I love. I do love to stream, but I also love to game in general. Not on the stream. Spending time with my friends, going out with my friends to go see shows, see plays, see movies, which I'm very excited to get back to doing. Yeah. I don't know.
It's like when you go to...
I've been playing a lot of Returnal recently, I'll say that about myself. And MLB The Show 21.
Okay. That just really chaps my hide.
Okay, even if it chaps your hide, now you have to talk about yourself first before you talk about anything that chaps your hide.
Before I talk about anything that chaps my hide. Alright, well, also an accountant. Not a great one, but here we are.
It's relative.
It's relative. I have the best dog in the whole world. She's a little Chi-Chi Wee Wee.
Chi-Chi Wee Wee?
Little olive.
Wee Wee Chi-Chi?
Little Chi-Chi Wee Wee. She's a Chiweenie. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's a Chihuahua Wiener Dog mix, which is a Chiweenie.
She's a Chiweenie.
Chi-Chi Wee Wee.
Big Wee Wee.
She's a little Wee Wee.
Little Wee Wee.
She's a little Wee Wee.
Little Wee Wee. Everyone's sorry about that. Little Wee Wee.
She's wee.
She's a Wee Wee Wee.
I am not super exciting. I exercise a lot. I work a lot. I like to eat a lot. I pretty much like to eat, laugh,
right,
have fun, go on adventures. Anything that like makes one of the four of those things happen, I'm pretty much
anything
into.
that generally adds positivity to your soul.
Yeah, anything that makes me feel good, man.
Anything that makes you feel good.
Anything that makes me feel good.
Well, so come do some stuff that makes you feel good.
So you know how like when sometimes when people tell you things about yourself, like themselves, you're like, oh, I'm gonna file that away. That's a little weird. I need to like remember that.
Right.
I have like a few of those things.
Okay.
So number one, I do CrossFit, like strike one.
Right.
Like it's.
You're already the worst.
Yeah,
right.
I'm already the worst. I haven't told you anything else about myself yet. I'm already the worst.
And you even had like dog points.
Yeah, I had the dog points and they were taken right away because I do CrossFit.
Right.
But it's fine.
Okay.
It's like, you know, it's just exercising.
Just exercising.
But like, it takes like a certain. I feel like I'm about to make a confession, but I'm a Disney adult, okay? And it takes like a certain type of crazy to be a Disney grown up. Because think about it, like I'm a grown ass lady.
I just love how you decided you wanted to broach that subject.
Yeah,
You're just like, this is gonna be rough. Everybody.
I just needed to get this off my chest.
I've been sinning.
I've been sinning. No, it's like I just need to get it out in the open because it's gonna come up, and I just need to like start out here.
Live your truth.
It takes like a certain type of crazy to be a grown up.
Right.
Who's like, for fun, I'm gonna spend a ton of money.
Right.
Go stand outside.
Right.
In the heat, in line all day with screaming children, and it's gonna be the best day of my life.
Right, yeah, see, because I'm a universal adult, and that's, like, way more easily justifiable. Like,
it is. It is.
So...
Like, roller coasters are dope.
It's so... Like, and it's funny because you'd think there'd be more of me, and there's not. There's really not.
Way
like,
more
anytime
I
have to justify to somebody why I don't not like Disney, I don't prefer Disney.
He's a hater, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm a fucking hater. I just don't know. To be fair, see, and this is the point I always want to be made because I think it actually helps me make my point. I've only experienced half the shit. I've only been to half the shit.
That's your loss because
I didn't. Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't have an extra 5,000 to go do it all.
Okay, but yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that.
Oh.
I really can't argue there. But so yeah, that's like just like top 3 things about me: dog,
Right.
Exercise, Disney. Pretty much touched on all the important things.
You know, that's 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Disney adults it's only like a half knot because like you're a majority. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like
you guys kind of rule, so you have more steez in that than I think you do.
That's true.
Like maybe you need to work through some of your own self shame.
Probably.
But like in general, I think you're fine. I think people are gonna come after me way more than they're ever gonna come after.
I'm not embarrassed about being a Disney adult. Like it's just who I am. You know, I can't do a whole lot about that. I'm stuck this way, so.
I am who I am.
I'm going to Disney next week. Can't wait. That'll be fun.
One thing I do want to bring up, just speaking of haters, is we do both appreciate pinnacle cinema, like the Cat in the Hat.
Like Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the
That is like 10 out of 10.
Absolutely.
Would recommend.
Absolutely.
I didn't know what you were gonna say.
No.
I wasn't sure. I was like, I've seen like 10 movies total, but I do love Cat in the Hat.
10 movies? That's it?
No, I've seen more than 10,
Okay.
but like if you were like to like name some like iconic movies, I'd be like, yeah, I haven't seen that. But
I haven't seen it either. Right, okay.
right. But Cat in the Hat, I've seen Cat in the Hat. I love
Cat in
that.
the Hat.
That was kind of like, I mentioned that I liked Cat in the Hat, and then you were like, oh shit, I love that movie. I was like, oh great.
Well,
you're weird too. We're friends now.
Because I don't know how you are, but me personally, in my world, in my realm, that's a hot take. That's a controversial
No,
opinion.
that's not
to have.
controversial. It's like
Because that movie sucks, and
no.
it's not good, and it's not
that is one
funny,
of the
and
best
whatever.
movies of our generation. And
Preaching to the choir.
I mean, if you hate the Cat in the Hat, I would love you to slide into my DMs because I want to talk about that.
At me immediately. We're gonna fight about it.
Yeah, that's an issue. That's a great movie. It's hysterical.
Mm-hmm.
It has a great story.
Mm-hmm.
We learn something.
Mm-hmm.
In
Morals,
it.
values.
Yeah, it has morals. That's
it's
a smarter word than just we learn something.
It's a fable.
Yeah, some may say. Some may say it's a fable. No, it's just a great movie.
There's a cat right there.
That was one of the things that brought us to be friends was we both liked that movie, and then we have like separate offices at work, but we both like
Right.
watched it at the same time.
Right, to the point where I went on a lap outside, just kind of stretch my legs, with my boss, and I knocked on her door and I was like, "Hey, pause it real quick."
He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go on a walk. You're not invited, but pause the movie.
Yeah, essentially, it's like
We don't want you to come with us. But
we don't care if
pause
you
the
wanted to
movie."
walk at all or not, but we are going to.
We're going.
Because I've made a different decision all of a sudden. Please change your path, your course.
Just yeah.
I'm gonna have some water.
But that was one of the things that like made us become friends. And so here we are doing a podcast.
I don't not love Disney, so that's been not so treacherous territory.
What's your favorite ride at Universal? Since you're a Universal guy.
This is so like
I'm hitting you hard.
that was wow.
Didn't see that coming.
Can I break it down by park?
There's 2 parks. Yeah, sure. Break it down by park.
Let's see.
Islands of Adventure. Go with Islands of Adventure first.
Islands of Adventure. It's gotta be. See, I haven't ridden the new Jurassic Park roller coaster.
Velocicoaster. TM.
But it has to probably be the Hagrid ride.
Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure.
Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure.
TM.
is quite good.
Is a real treat.
Quite
Alright. Now, Universal Studios.
That was tricky.
It's not tricky. There's one answer, and one answer only. Whatever you have to say is incorrect unless it's my answer.
Because that's how opinions work.
Yep. It's 2021. Come on.
I mean,
The correct answer is the Mummy.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, that's what.
Right. But the Gringotts ride is like
The
up
Gringotts
there.
ride is
It's up
amazing.
there. Like it's not to be shat upon.
No.
You know what I mean? And like that's the thing is I think most people think of that as in the Harry Potter group.
Yeah.
But you don't think of it as being just one of the rides at Universal. Like I'm breaking it up by parks.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because most of the best Harry Potter shit is in Islands of Adventure.
Yes.
Gringotts isn't even the best Harry Potter ride, and
Yes.
it's tucked away in Universal Studios.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong.
So if you're thinking about
is amazing.
all of that, that's kind of why I'm like, okay, would I give it the bump? And I rode the Mummy while I was there too, dude, and I can't. It's just too good.
It's
just
classic.
too good.
It's
honorable mention to the Fast and the Furious ride. Shout out Jeremy.
no.
I'm just
Honorable
kidding, I'm
mention to
kidding.
Rip Ride Rocket.
I'm kidding. I have only ever ridden Rip Ride Rocket once,
Oh man, that ride.
but it is the shit. I picked.
That ride is wild.
Excuse me. I picked La Disco by Shiny Toy Guns, and it was sick.
Pump It, Black Eyed Peas, every time.
That sounds awesome.
Every freaking time.
Every time, bitch.
You know, there's like secret songs that you have to like if you give.
You have to get in there real quick and do a cheat code or something.
Yeah, if you tell the cast member like a code word, they'll like type it in really quick and give you.
You have to just like as they're putting you in your seat, you just like grab them, like pull them down, and like get in their ear, and it's just like cinnamon, and it's just.
And they're like, I got it. You got it.
Loop.
I can't even imagine what that song. I know what some of the secret songs are. I don't know all of them, but I know some of them.
What are they?
One of them is Rainbow Connection by Kermit the Frog. Yeah. Can you imagine riding that dope ass roller coaster with Rainbow Connection? Just
I can't imagine it. I have to
like
do
a
it.
lullaby. Someday you'll find me. Yeah.
Why are there songs about rainbow?
Your Kermit's way better than mine, man. But yeah, there's like secret songs.
I didn't know that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Dude, I fucking love theme parks. That's like.
So you've ridden the Hagrid ride?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, so
like a couple times.
So, the first time I ever rode it, right? I didn't know. Obviously, you don't know. Spoiler alert for the Hagrid ride at Universal Studios.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
If you earmuffs for like a minute, I can't imagine we'll dwell on it more than that. You've been warned, motherfucker.
I can't imagine anyone who really cares that much is listening to our podcast.
But people get. But yeah, there's that whole part where you're like going backwards, and then you fucking drop, and I was like. No one told me about this shit. This is a cool dog. Like I was like, fuck.
So the first time I rode it, we went over to one of the restaurants and ate a full English breakfast. Full English. And then it like dropped us and I was like, well.
Not Irish.
No.
Not Scandinavian.
No. Full English. A proper English breakfast.
Poopa.
It's like a thing.
Poopa.
Do you not know that's a thing?
No, I didn't. I mean, I did, but I didn't.
That's what it's called. It's like a full English breakfast. And it's like it's
good and proper.
Eggs, like sliced tomato, beans, toast, like sausage. It's a thing.
Blood sausage.
Yeah. Yeah, sausage. We ate a full English breakfast and then went and rode that. And I was green. Not because it's like a crazy ride, but because like I shouldn't have eaten.
It's fucking fast.
I shouldn't have eaten beans and toast before I got on the roller coaster. That's on me.
You just be zooming and you're just like, oh my god.
And then you'd be dropping, and then you'd be scooting.
And then you'd be zooming again. You drop and zoom.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You drop and zoom. You ever done the drop and zoom? I mean, you've done the drop and zoom.
I've done the drop
Have you guys
and
ever
zoom.
done the drop?
I dabble in the drop and zoom.
DM us and post in the comments if you've ever dropped and zoomed before. And if you have done that, but it's related to drugs, we're also interested in hearing about that as well.
Please still DM us.
Yes, exactly.
We have questions.
What else?
But yeah, that's a great ride.
That's another cornerstone conversation is the Disney Universal conversation.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot.
We do.
Like Halloween Horror Nights, how that's just... That's a thing, man. It's so fun.
I want to go.
We should go.
I want to go.
We should go. I've been.
can't ride things.
It doesn't matter if you go to Halloween Horror Nights. It's not about going to like riding
there's
rides.
a lot more mazes and stuff. That's
Yeah.
fair.
It's
Okay.
like you have so
Okay.
much time and you don't really want to like.
Okay.
You don't want to ride anything.
You may be making a good point. I think I might understand what you're putting down. You know what I mean?
I
Sorry,
know
guys. I bummed out for a second there. I really
a lot
wanted
of
to
people don't know
Halloween
this, but I actually am smart. So
I never said you weren't. Did somebody say you weren't?
I said a lot of people.
Think that you're not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
fine.
weird.
We'll talk about it another time.
They're stupid.
Their point was that I'm stupid.
You're not. They are.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm literally not bitter at all. It's fine. Not even mad about it.
What's another good one?
It's another good ride.
No, what's another good like?
I was gonna say I can tell you what's not a good ride.
What?
E.T.
Oh my god.
It's a terrible ride. It's horrible.
I'm not gonna do this with you on the first episode of our podcast. this isn't cool.
This is
Nobody
like-
wants this.
This is like second episode
E.T.'s
shit.
fucking classic, okay? E.T. is one of the best uses of simple thrill ride mechanics.
There's nothing thrill about
full-scale 3D environments. Okay, when that ride came out, there was probably nothing
In
to parallel.
1912.
And there was probably nothing to parallel the fact that using scale modeling, it feels like you're flying through fucking space. So why don't you back off of my tail, alright?
I disagree with you completely, because when E.T. the ride came out, there was Disney already. Disneyland, Disney World already existed. So like rides with like practical sets and you're moving through a practical set, that existed. So E.T. wasn't groundbreaking. It was just like, here's a franchise we own, let's make a ride.
It was groundbreaking because it was the same thing, but it was taking you through scenarios out of a hit movie.
Yeah, been done.
It's fun.
I'm not saying
it's fun.
It's been done.
And you have a pitch black soul.
No, I just don't like E.T.
What the fuck is wrong, man? E.T. is like one of my favorites.
No, I don't love it.
Maybe we waited in line for E.T. No shit. Like,
you waited in line for that?
Yep.
Oh, I would never. I would never wait in line for that. Yeah, you go over there and cough in shock and awe that I would not wait in line for that, because I wouldn't. But yeah, so I feel like we've accomplished quite a few things today. We've discussed E.T. I told everybody that I'm a Disney adult.
You're entitled to your wrong opinions, yes.
I'm a Disney adult and I'm proud of it. That's like a cornerstone of my personality, is like that I'm just a Disney adult. So.
Let's see, what's another good one? I don't know, I'm coming up blank.
This is great because we were like talking like 15 minutes before we started filming this, recording this, and we were cracking up, and we're like, man, we should really start. And now that we've started talking, just like
What was the thing you told me?
I don't know.
You said you would remember it. You know what I said? I remember it.
What did I say I would remember? Oh my god, I should never say that because I always forget. I can't remember for shit. What was I talking about?
I wish I could remember.
Oh man. I do this all the time. I'm like, I'm not gonna forget this. I'll remember.
It's about something that happened recently in your life that was really funny.
You know what the first thing that came to my mind was?
What?
Me ripping my pants at work.
That's a funny story.
When you said it happened to you recently and it was really funny, and I was like, I ripped my pants. I don't know what I.
So, as everyone heard earlier, Anna was speaking for herself and talking about how she always gets got onto because she doesn't do any work.
I do work.
And so one day, I was sitting at my desk studiously doing lots of work and getting lots of things done. And we were having a conversation about something, and you got like excited, and she was wearing a pair of like ripped up pants, and she like kicked her leg up.
Did a little leg kick.
She's like, I got room in these pants, whatever. Kicked the leg up. Ass rip. I mean, just a straight.
It wasn't even like an
rip.
Ass rip. It ripped like hole. It was
like a backside rip.
It was hole to hole, man. It was.
It looked like it should be the bottom of like a dress. You know what I mean?
Like a slit.
Yeah, like it looked like it should have basically been a slit almost.
We were just like talking, and then I'm like,
that was just dangerously close to being too high.
My face just like went completely like blank. I was like, oh my god.
Well, no, because I was like trying to continue the conversation. You're just like, I ripped my pants, and then I was like, hi, yeah, because you have a ripped pants. And she was like, no, I ripped the back of my pants, and I was like bad, and I'm like, oh shit. And I told her this later. Immediately my brain was like, oh man, we gotta tape tape a piece of paper in the back of the hole.
He was trying to figure out
how do we patch a fucking pants hole in the office?
Paper and like staples and packing tape.
Right.
And I was just
how do you patch?
Hey.
I'm like, you gotta patch the hole. That's my stupid brain goes, oh, you can keep wearing these pants and you just patch the hole, not cover it.
No, which my brain was like, hey, you got a jacket. It's my jacket now. I own this.
Maybe because my brain goes, oh, no one has a jacket.
Everyone has a jacket. That office is freezing.
Maine.
That office is freezing.
Not for us, it wasn't.
Oh, I was cold all the time. So I just tied a little jacket around my waist, and I literally. Everyone
you used to come into the oven.
The oven, yeah. Everyone was like, I would have gone home, and I was like, nope. I worked the rest of the day. Those pants literally, they were ripped stem to stern.
Gone home.
Ripped stem to stern.
What a weak ass. I
mean, obviously I didn't.
What a weak ass, nah. Alright. Anyways.
Honestly, I didn't.
So that's the rip pants story.
I ripped my pants. I've actually ripped my pants at work a lot. It's a very unfortunate situation.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's
happened.
happened.
You have done that a lot.
Like, that was probably, like, the 5th time it's happened.
Right.
Not at, like, different works. But, like, at this work, it was the first time. But last time I ripped my pants at work, my, one of my good friends was like, oh, got a sewing machine right here. Just take them off. I'll sew them right up for you. And I was like, no. I'm not going to do that. He was like, I have this piece of leather you can sit under. And I was like, that's not making this any better. So I'm just gonna take these ripped pants and I'm gonna just go for it.
You can't just sew right on my ass. You can't just...
No, you have like a sewing machine.
Right. Oh no, I'm being silly.
Oh yeah, I was not about to get in front of that sewing machine. What?
It's just like...
Just
sneaking in
just hang on here. There's my butt. No.
Just disregard my butt cheek.
Don't even look at my butt cheek. It's there.
Disregard it, I said, Mr. Pervert.
Have you ever ripped your pants at work?
Nope.
No, because you wear loose jeans. You don't know the struggles we have.
Jeans.
They're not tight. They're not skinny jeans.
Not loose jeans, but they fit.
I mean, they're not like baggy, like loose, but they're not. They're like
I wear like slim fit.
Slim fit. I was gonna say like boot
But
cut.
They fit also jeans.
Boot cut. My pants fit.
They are slim fit and they fit. So like they're like
My pants fit.
They have just enough give. You know what I'm saying? Like I can drop it like hot at a moment's notice.
I thought I could.
You can't.
I cannot.
You cannot. I can.
cannot.
I'm comfortable. I can do that.
I mean,
The worst thing that happens is like I slip and fall. This is what has happened. That pair of pants that has a hole on the knee. I didn't buy it like that.
Oh, that's a style. That's just
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just straight up
Style.
fell one day and just fucking ripped my knee. Like, I just fell right on my knee.
Well, alright then.
Brutal. I did have something popping in my head, though.
Oh boy.
You said that you took issue with my fake baseball game.
Yeah. Because there's real baseball that exists.
There you go.
And that's, okay, well, that's another thing about me. I love baseball, but there's real baseball that exists, and you're just, like, playing a video game instead of watching real... high quality, the best of the best play baseball.
Because I like, and this is something that I don't.
just refreshed the score.
This is a very. I know. I saw exactly what you were doing. I know exactly what you were doing. She has the fucking.
The score for
thing up on her laptop, like next to her on the couch.
For the Braves and the Phillies
score
game.
as it goes through. But what I actually have come to appreciate is, the game element of it that I like is honing my skill. Like, I like becoming a better baseball player, and I can, like, watch it. Literally, you have, like, stats. I can watch them tick, like, it's my fucking baseball card. I can just watch them tick up, because I'm killing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's fun for me.
Just go join, like,
and then my
grown-up softball
and then my buddy will send me, like, Braves highlight clips on my Twitter DMs, and then I'll watch it, and I'll go, oh, that was dope, dog, because I know what's going on now.
Because, like, real baseball is happening in this world.
Well, yeah, but I don't have to watch the whole game. I don't play a whole game. You feel me? It skips to just my parts. I'm just like bam, 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 bam. I play a whole game in like 10 minutes, like bam, 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 bam.
Baseball is so fun, and you're just playing a video game instead of
video game's fun.
Like going and joining like an adult league, which do exist. You don't have to be good to play.
I don't want to play. That's the problem. I don't want to play real baseball. I want to play video game.
Push buttons.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
And I have a problem.
You've landed on it.
I have a problem with that.
What? Why?
Because baseball is so fun. There's so much more. Like,
right.
It's so.
I agree.
The real baseball. You're not playing real baseball. You're playing like the Sims baseball,
right.
And it's not, that ain't real, and I don't love it.
It approximates real for me.
Listen.
And just the way I need it to.
If that's what you need to tell yourself, that's fine.
I don't need to tell. It's just happening.
It's fake baseball, okay. And that's all there is to it.
That's what you have to tell yourself.
No, that's what you have to tell yourself, because I enjoy the real sport of baseball. And you're just like, oh, I like baseball, but it's just like, it's fake. It's all fake.
Right.
It's fake news,
right.
And I hate it. One time
you were fucking like, fake news media.
You were like, oh, you should watch the stream tonight. I'm playing
fake baseball.
And I was like, why would I do that?
I'm pretty sure I said I'm playing fake baseball.
And I said, why would I do that when there's real baseball on at the same time?
And I said, because we're funny.
But then there's real baseball, so.
So, I don't know, you can laugh or you can watch real baseball, you know what I mean? Like.
It's not real baseball, it is real baseball. It's like real baseball. No, it's real. It's legitimately real.
Yeah, right, yeah, right.
This
it's real.
Is so irritating. I'm so irritated.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just so irritated because like there's like real baseball out there that is being played every night. That's not just like pushing buttons.
Ooh, no, I know
pushing
those guys
my
out there on that
buttons.
field are pushing buttons in real life.
You're pushing
they're robots.
You're pushing my
COVID.
buttons.
They have to be robots. They can't all be out there on the field playing real baseball. COVID protocols.
I hate
Duh.
I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Boom.
Alright, podcast
Boom.
over. I'm done being your friend.
This shit is done.
I'm done being your friend after that. That was ridiculous. They're not all robots.
It was supposed to be ridiculous. That's why I said it.
And you guys see what I have to deal with?
We got anything else? Or do you want to do the thing?
I have something else.
Like that's not that? You have one more thing that's not that? Or do you want to go ahead and do that?
No, we're doing it.
Okay, alright. So now we're going to get into the segment of the show where we do a BuzzFeed quiz.
Because I love BuzzFeed quizzes so much. That's like a cornerstone of my personality is
Right.
BuzzFeed quizzes. It's like
And I probably don't love them, I would say. But in the spirit of silliness, I'll tickle myself away. Let's do a silly
it's
BuzzFeed
like,
quiz.
they give you like, tell us your 14 favorite capital letters and we'll tell you what kind of potato you are. Sign me up. Like,
Right, yeah.
I love that.
Because that means so much.
I just like,
Right, but you see why this is why I think this is a good idea.
I like to know what
Right.
the internet thinks about me.
Right, okay.
Loosely.
All right. Well, let's
So
see
this
what the
one
internet
is-
thinks about us.
This one is, this MASH quiz has over 1 billion possible results. What's your future?
And this is like MASH, the like notebook paper game, not MASH, the television program.
Television show. He thought I rolled up here with a quiz about MASH, the television show. Which
I'll say
feel-
what I said to you earlier. You come up with some pretty random shit, so wouldn't have put it past you.
So I've already taken this, but I'm gonna let you take it.
Oh, shit, I don't know. Oh,
And it
fuck.
opens with you have to draw a spiral.
Oh, God.
So this is
Oh,
just like click it.
okay.
And then when you're done, you just like click it again. Okay. It's a big spiral. Alright, you're done?
Yeah?
Alright, now I'll take it back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sweet, so you're gonna do it. Okay.
I'll
so
ask you.
why did I have to do that little mini game?
Because it's just
Okay. Alright, no, alright.
it just
Okay,
wants you
alright,
to
no.
like a temperature
Yep.
gauge on what feels right
Okay.
for your spiral.
Yep.
Now
Audio listeners, I'm sorry, this is gonna be fun for you in these little mini game parts, but the rest of it should be alright.
now for the sake of accuracy, tell us your zodiac sign.
Leo.
Shut up! I'm a Leo too.
Oh my god, stop it!
Oh my god, I should know that. I know when your birthday is. Okay, you're a Leo. If you won the lottery and could build your dream home, where would you build it? On a distant planet inhabited by friendly aliens? Nestled somewhere in a sleepy, snow-covered forest? At the top of an ancient and active volcano? Or on the bottom of a tropical forest floor?
Honestly, with those options, I think I'm going planet.
On a distant planet inhabited by friendly aliens.
Yep.
Okay, this one has a lot of options, so just ride this wave with me.
No, I'm riding it.
When you
This will be perfect. This was.
When you imagine your future, how many kids do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4 or more. I prefer to have cats or dogs over human children, or I don't want to have kids.
2.
2. Okay. If you were a teacher, which subjects would you want to teach? Math, science, and civics, English, history, woodworking, art, drama, and music, or I hate school and I never be a teacher.
If I was going to teach art, drama, and music.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. I would be a good math teacher, I think, but
Okay, I'm just going to put you down
I would
for
prefer to teach the other
art,
stuff.
drama, and
Yeah,
music.
Right.
All right. What's your love language? Think carefully. You can only select one.
Okay.
Words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts. I can read them again if you need me to.
Read through them one more time for me.
Words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts. Every time I said physical touch, I thought about that Cascada song. Cascada, is that how you say it? 'Cause every time we touch.
I guess we...
Every time I read that, it's just the song I thought of.
It's a tie between acts of service and quality time.
Well, you can only pick one. That's why I said think carefully.
I know. Go on my gut, quality time.
Quality time. You'd rather hang out than do the dishes. That's fair.
Quality time.
Okay. Which of these cars would you want to drive the most? A neon green Lamborghini, a Jeep Wrangler with the top down, a stretch limousine.
Hold on, I need you to start the question over because that threw me all off. Sorry.
Okay. Which of these cars would you want to drive the most?
Okay.
Neon green Lamborghini, Jeep Wrangler with the top down, stretch limousine that comes with its very own chandelier, because that makes sense, or a vintage Corvette that smells like money.
The vintage Corvette that smells like money.
Have you smelled money?
Yes.
And finally, what is your name?
Zack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do the... Alright, I'm pushing the button. You ready?
Push the button.
When I did this, it was so funny. Alright, it's calculating. Hold on.
It's calculate. Okay.
Alright. Zach's future.
Okay.
And it's like drawn on a little piece of like notebook paper.
Oh
Your
my God.
home, are you ready?
Alright.
Your home will be, you will live in a plastic bag floating through the wind. Nailed it. Where you live, your home will be located on an unpredictable weather balloon. Nailed it. Your job, you'll be a marching band leader who refuses to march to anything except Taylor Swift songs. And your spouse, you'll be married to a person who claims they thought of the iPod like 10 years before Apple did. To be fair, my answers were a lot funnier.
Do you have yours?
Yeah, I took a picture of it.
Okay,
I did this quiz
All
earlier.
right. That might be a good format for this. Like, you do it, then you make me do it, and then we compare it.
And you'll just never know.
Right, I'll just never
Okay.
know.
My home, I will live in a really, really old bottle of mascara.
Okay. All right. Cool.
My home will be located in the pot of gold at the end of a rainbow.
Oh, that's nice.
My job, I'll be a singer who can hit notes so high that only dogs can hear them.
Interesting. Okay.
And my spouse, this is my favorite. I will be married to Anton Ego, the food critic from the hit film Ratatouille.
Wow. That one is kind of weird.
Weirdly
it's
specific because I
'Cause, like-
love that movie.
like, that's odd. That bit right there is a little strange. That's a little on the nose
How do they know?
for my taste, because it's kind of freaky, actually.
I'll be married to Anton Ego, the food critic from hit
Oh,
film
alright.
Ratatouille.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
I'm here for it. I love it. Sorry, Katie. Love you, babe, but like Anton Ego.
Yeah, who am I married to again? A person who claims that they thought of the
You'll
iPod.
be married to a person who
10
claims
years
they
before
thought of the
Apple did.
iPod like 10 years before Apple did.
They honestly sound like the worst.
Sorry, my husband's way better.
Babe, I'm sorry. Like, this person sounds awful. If it makes you
Food-
feel any better.
Food critic Anton Ego from the hit movie Ratatouille.
Huh.
I'll have the
You
Ratatouille.
think he gets royalties from the movie?
Yeah. You know he's not a real person, right?
Do you know he's not real? You're the one that's claiming to be married to him.
I'm Googling this. I gotta know.
He's not... Are you seriously tumbling down some weird rabbit hole where you, like, actually think he's real? Because I'm trying to make
No,
a
he's
joke
not
that he's real
real.
because you're
He's
married
not
to
real.
him.
I just thought
I know he's not real.
it would be worth checking if he was loosely, specifically based on a real person. He's not.
He's not, no.
I just thought it was worth a shot.
I would have assumed that to be honest.
I mean, I felt confident
That you might find something?
that he was not real. But
Oh, okay. So somehow, some way, I made you question that.
Yeah, you made me feel less confident.
Okay.
There is a guy on the internet who does look mysteriously like him.
It's mysterious. It's very mysterious, by the way.
But it's not him. Have you ever had ratatouille? Like the food?
No, I haven't.
It's real good.
Oh, so fancy.
It's like vegetables, though.
Oh, when I had ratatouille in France, so
Have you ever
excellent.
been to France?
Huh?
Have you ever been to France? Stop making fun of me.
Have you been to France?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
You've been to Paris?
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
That's the joke, dang
I
it.
thought you were, like, making fun of the fact that I love Paris very much.
I'm making fun of the fact that you're like, well, I've been to Paris.
Been to Paris. Alright, I think I've had enough.
That's it? Yeah,
I
that's
think
it.
I've had enough
That's
of
it,
you
right?
for
Well,
one day.
Then I think that's what we'll call it. But this was good. I think this was a good.
We had fun.
This is a good intro episode. This
Yeah.
Is good,
Thanks for
Well, this
listening,
works.
and friends.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you like the setup. It's going to be super cheap and low rent for the foreseeable future, and you can just get over it.
That's not low rent.
No, I mean like just the one camera.
I was about to say
all that
that's,
kind of
that's a
stuff.
very expensive Urban
I
Outfitters
mean,
tapestry.
we do really dope low rent. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
No
don't get
rent,
it
but with
twisted.
with style.
Yeah, like low rent but dope. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not hating on it. I did it. You know,
alright.
I'm cool
Alright.
with it. But we hope you enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, check us out on the gram.
Check us
On
out
the
on the
gram.
check us out on the gram. Later, everybody.